Hello, fellow senators. I'm Senator Bandaru, and I'm speaking for the first time in this session. Please give me a thumbs up when you're ready. I believe the U.S. should promote investment in India for three basic reasons. Number one, India is the fastest growing economy in the world. In fact, it outweighs China and the U.S. economic growth-wise. According to an economic study, its economy grows by 9% per minute. At the same rate, the inhabitants of India are gaining purchasing power, meaning the rupee is gaining value quickly. Number two, we can get diversified resources and a huge workforce from India. First of all, 60% of India's population is under 35, meaning out of its 1.25 billion people, 750 million people are under the age of 35. 8.8% of that 750 million people are unemployed. But 59% of that 750 million people are underemployed. So if you went for a master's degree in technology, you might be working in a roadside pawn shop. Now let's get back to resources. Many precious minerals and items are located in India. So if we invest in a mine, not only will we get precious resources, we will also get cheap labor, since $1 is 61 rupees, meaning no matter how much money we spend on the salaries of other people, it's always 60 times less than what it would cost if we did this in the US. Finally, number three, the increasing infrastructure. Even though many people like to say the infrastructure is horrible in India, they are not true. It might have been horrible some time back, maybe 10 years back, but now they are increasing. The many investors and the many tourists who would like to go to India and don't are now going because the infrastructure is better. So imagine if a tourist didn't go 2 years ago for the lack of electricity and the lack of hot water. Now they're going for excessive electricity. And now they can get hot water whenever they feel like it. Because India has spent billions and millions of dollars on projects in transportation and electricity. So they are predicted to grow 7.9% from 2013 to 2023, tourism-wise. In fact, in 2011, 8.9 million tourists went to India. Then in 2012, 1,036 million went to India. So that was a 7.9 increase. So meaning a 7% increase should increase a lot.
Time, Senator.
I've gained this information from a 2014 economic study of India and from Harvard's institutional business study. This is why I believe we should invest in India. I'm open for questions.
Okay, that speech by Senator Bandaru was 3 minutes 17 seconds. Questioners, please rise. Questions? Is there an online question? On above, Senator Batal. Hang on. Go ahead.
Okay. How does giving United States bonds to India guarantee that India will make the right choices and invest in electricity and water, as you stated in your speech?
I never said that they will invest. I said they already did invest in electricity and transportation, meaning they already are making the right choices.
Any other question? Senator Lele?
If India has the fastest growing economy, where does China stand in this statistic?
Well, China stands below the US because China already increased a lot. China is done with the increasing.
Senator, we're asking about the economy compared to India. India, you said growing at 9%, but according to my statistics, India grew at only 5% last year. So where did you get the statistics from?
I have gained this statistics from the Harvard Institutional Business Study.
Okay, must be an old statistic because India grew at only 5% this year. Yes, Senator Khanna?
You said that,
Stand up.
according to your speech, you said that China grew much less than India. Well, China has grown 10% and India has only grown 5%. Even though that's an impressive rate, how can it compare? How can India become bigger?
I never said that China was increasing much less. I just said China was less than India. And India is actually increasing by 9%. My
Okay,
Harvard
thank you, Senator. Thank
institutional
you.
system
All right.
was for 2014.
Okay, good.